we can be. Some people don't, right? No.
It's a flyweight matchup between Henry Cejudo and Joseph Benavidez. But for all the places we go in the world, who can hold on to this one? Good evening, continuing to win here in Las Vegas. Event opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been doing big shows seemingly every other month. Oh, goes to the end. Chooses to proceed from here.
Let's see how he advances from this position. Big punch land.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. That kick blocked by Benavidez.
Liver kick. You take those kicks, shut your body off.
Able to work the body.
Caught the kick.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Benavidez. Nice one through there. So just over 20 total strikes landed for Henry Cejudo.
Big punch land. Now he gets back in range. Look at him drive his shin. Body.
Back and forth we go. Oh man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
Man,
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to push it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger. He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body. Big punch land over the top. Follows. Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike, and his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him. Another highlight for the Raiders as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliana's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And it gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew.
see how we do.
It's a flyweight matchup between Brandon Moreno and Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
Yeah, dude. No issue.
The night is almost over. If you can get hit with punches like this, you are going to sleep.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. Kick out shot from the wood. Shot from the wood to his leg kick. Not only will this affect his ability to stand, but he can't really set down with his punches and he won't generate the power that he normally generates because he can't really get heavy in his leg.
Nice 1-2 there.
You need to recognize that he's really just doing head damage.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have no idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
You gotta try to check the blood. You can't not because there's no windup, there's no tell. And then he feels his opponent's getting a beat on his leg kicks. He'll just pop a jab up. Get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing his leg kicks.
Continues to evolve as a
Right.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches
He was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch.
What's happening, Chief? Ah, it's no issue, mate. The dude's only ranked 9, Division 9, so it's not really a challenge. Just getting there, mate. Just trying to warm up the muscles, feeling a bit... I don't know if...
I'm actually probably on my work on that form, to be honest.
Ah, mate, I'm not fighting you then. I would say I'll give you a wee scrap, but fuck me, I feel off, like... Oh, I might need the smoke, though. That's no issue, dude. Don't have to stay in the stream.
So basically, the last video I put up on TikTok,
Mm?
he said to me, Okay, so he said, yo, how are you doing in terms of what can you do? I said, so, there's a link to my YouTube channel. I don't know if you saw that. I was just put the videos on there, but I said what I can do for you there. The first time video of what I can do. See how I work with that. He said, I don't use fighters, I generally use consoles, but that's what I'm so basically what I was thinking was, what we could do as a collaboration, we could maybe do a video fighting off quickly, combos, what we did, and we could go into sparring, you know, like in an old very kind of
Yeah.
so like kind of demonstrate it really into them, yeah, that kind of thing, and what we could do if we wanted to go for it, I think it would be it, because obviously we all get and that would be a good first video for them to see how you fight through your fight, and I could do the same for me.
Yeah.
Because what we do well really is we both have very different styles.
But very, you know, like our styles complement each other enough. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm game for that. You know, like, anytime.
Like when we fight, it's almost like a dance in a
Yeah.
way that it's just very.
Mate, stealing the words out of my mouth, you know, because it's not just like based on our skills. Like, you can actually see like the thought process on certain combinations as well. Like,
That's the thing, it's most important thing, yeah, actually talk about that. So how are you doing? How
YouTube is all right, mate. I keep finding that I'm off. You know what I mean? Just on this, like, it's very fucking draining, mate. You know what I mean? Like, you just play the same game. I feel for me, I play the same game too much, and I'm just like, some days I'm getting more pissed off than usual on this. Like the other day was brutal, mate. I've never jumped off this like actual furious. Like, fuck this game. But it happens, and I know that's just from constantly rinsing it though.
I think we're in a really bad mood of like the UFC fight, to be honest. I think that it would be such a reset for the whole community, but for like yourself, obviously, and investing, you know, not having many subscribers, you know,
Oh, exactly, mate. It's the same reason I'm considering buying what's the boxing game? Undisputed, is it? I think that's.
100%, man. I would 100% recommend it. Like, I'll be I think that kind of
Yeah.
but no, I think definitely it's cool to do a video. Like, obviously, I'll be putting on my channel, like,
They're not shitty, bro. You know, like, see the way see like when I watch your tip videos. It's like stuff that's like in the back of the mind that I'm like, oh shit, you know, I need to remember to use this. You know what I mean? Like, they're basic like for me anyway. Like, I find they're basic tips, but the basic ones are the ones you have to keep, you know, keep in the back of your memory.
Yeah, like the funny thing is exactly what you said, is that like from the back of your memory, because what I find when I'm fighting is sometimes if I'm having a really good fight against a high level draw, I'm really like going through the motions trying to figure out what I think is decent and strange. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. But I've started to do that a lot more in the last few months, finding the way to get it done.
Just like sort of. I only ever find that I'm in that mood, like that groove set when I'm like I've had a while off, and it's like after a couple of matches back, you know, your takedowns are, you know, like for instance this match, I can tell you straight away like I should be using takedowns to at least create an opening with like my striking, you know, just it's simple things like that. But I've underestimated them, thinking, oh, he's Division 9. You know, it's just overconfidence. There's a whole combination of it, because no doubt, because I've had three back-to-back fights now against low division people. Like, I'll give it the credit. Like, I have been playing shit, but I'm going to come up against a high division player, and I'm going to try and pull some of this shit off. and it's gonna all backfire because I'm building in the bad habits, you know.
Yeah. You need to kind of get rid of the bad habit. That would be one of my main things that I think would be to get rid of the bad habits.
It's I find that it's like for instance exactly like this match. It's just like because I know I'm like he's not really on the level. It's like I'm toying with him, and it can create the opportunity that he's just gonna smash fuck out me, like, or do this, like, you know, he's went for 3 takedowns. This is the first one he's managed to succeed on, and now it's like fucking just a pain in the arse that could. There's 17 seconds left. Hopefully this is over and done with.
I think you're right, to be honest. I think you're doing it have an increase in the level of competition out there.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like, I knew it. I knew I heard that. Oh shit, that might have actually just left me that fight. I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh,
I'm a fucking idiot.
oh, no, sorry.
No, that's my fault, bro.
Sorry.
But see, like that's the thing. Like just speaking about silly mistakes, that's me. Like wanting that next. Like that fight was boring. I was looking to leave that as soon as that fucking happened. So that's my fault. Fuck.
What division? Sorry, but what division do you want to
Can we do like flyweight bantam? Just since that's what's on ranked. It's just what I've played today, so keeps me in that groove set. Aldo.
The UFC were really nice. I'm always like, yeah, like just like jabbing and like pushing beautiful and like the electric self into the jab. Like that gets me fucking 9.5 times a day.
It's because like you can kind of like some people are like, oh shit, if I lose the leg, it's like I've lost half the fight.
Keep smacking me in the face.
Yeah.
Every time.
And that's what I find hard against a low level competition is that they don't like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm doing that setup, they don't fall for it at all because they block the head too much. So you have to like. That's what I mean. Like, see some stuff that I can't pull off against low level competition. It's just because their reaction time isn't like, you know what I mean? Isn't there? But man, like, oh shit. Like that's what I was just about to say. It's like these moments is where I start panicking. It's like I'm up against the cage. I know you can hit me with like a big shot, like. That's just like because of my kryptonite. It's just from how often I get put on the cage. It's like my last line of defense. If you can stop that, you've pinned me. I find that as well. Like, see if you triple, like I have to be very risky on how I do it, but you can triple up shots on some people if you can feel that they're like, oh shit, you know, if they're worried about every shot that lands, you can sort of, you know, they're anticipating. Oh, mate, I cannot wait. I hear rumours that it's sometime this year, and I swayed right into that. Say that again. Sorry. Oh. Nah. Thanks.
I just think that like there's sometimes I'm hearing them that I want to stream, but if I go on stream, I'm like, firstly I won't have anything to really talk about. Whereas you in the last few months, you've been massively developed. You see what I feel like chat to yourself, and it's really, really good.
That honestly, man, that's like the kind of secret skill. Like, you just have to sit and speak enough shit to yourself for it to just play, you know, like to work off. As I say, it used to make me anxious, like, cause like I can hear my neighbours talking and whatnot. And I'm like, man, they're gonna hear me talk. It's just I'm starting to panic about the damage you've pulled off to the face. Eh? Oh. Oh. Ah! I thought with the push kick to the body that it would have made you think low, but see, high level competition, man. Like you knew my next move before I even thought of it.
Yeah, and you transform with the uppercut, I mean, very much for that.
it that's where I feel like it's a dance. It's like
100%.
it's like
So it has to be.
you know you know your partner's like next move like before they even like have loaded it up. Eh? It's oh shit. This is it. Oh. Yeah, I find that like is another thing that really helps with the feint to like it initiates the combo like as it's weird how I phrase this. I find it hard to explain, but you know like as you would start your combination off with like say a jab, because I'm cancelling the leg kick. It's starting off the combination, so I've like already got that combination speed like on if the jab connects, and then my next punches follow up with like
Like the speed of that body kick.
yeah. It's
I'd never actually considered it. See, that's why I want to do the hits for the edges.
this is where like I have noticed like I've struggled. It's like
Ah, shit, no.
I had no stamina. You
Yeah, I was doing that on the phone.
oh you read man. They were both going to go for the exact same thing. I was like, quest this spinning back fist is a perfect opportunity. If I was just a wee bit, you know, better on the distance. Oh, beautiful, man. Like, that's where I feel like I'm lacking. Is like, you were hitting me with that straight the whole fight, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not recognising the threat until it's like already too late, and I'm like, fuck.
But see, with me always fighting you know, like most of my what I want to threaten you with, and so like,
Makes you develop a new technique to try and hit me, because if the shit you're usually throwing doesn't work, you're like, ah, okay, I've got to develop a new technique here. You've made me do it multiple times, especially with see when you knock me down. I don't expect you to jump on me. It's I am like I take that wee bit longer. I'm like ah shit, he could jump on me here, but I know he's letting me up because he wants to hit me when I get back to my feet. Like you've made me work on that. That's something I've always struggled with. Is like I like to bounce straight back to my feet, but I like to take that second now to recognise.
again, the head hunting stuff.
Aye. Or even like say like from fighting you then going on to ranked, then it will make me like a bit more. So if someone knocks me down, I'll lie there to see, are you confident to jump on me, or are you just one of these guys that are going to stand on the you know wanted to bot.
Sometimes if they just want to stand, you can take them down.
Yeah, like it just gives you that sort of oh you're not 100% confidence on the ground, so I can now utilize this aspect of it.
Yeah. It's weird, like, being in a situation now where, you know, I'm doing extra tips and stuff like this.
Nah, see when people ask me for tips, I just go play the game long enough, you'll learn. Like it's because like see like even you like see if I was to sit down and do a tips video, I don't even know what it is I'm doing because it's just muscle memory now. It's like, and I've got to actually sit and think, right, what is it like like what's the reads I'm making, and it's kind of helped with the live streams. I've kind of started to be a bit more aware.
blocks enough, I get away with that. Everything they're showing is that anything.
Yeah, I know I need to make the read on that a bit more. Oh. I love the little exchanges. You know, when we're both like trying to just like, okay, when we're gonna jump in. Oh. Oh, beautiful uppercut, man. See, this is the thing. I can't like commit to one place. Oh, I didn't expect him to have the spin. Oh, that was by accident there. Oh, beautiful body kick. Oh, I'm lucky it didn't connect properly. Beautiful animation on both of us, like, you know what I mean?
I saw the guy the last time and he crossed over the spinning back fist and the body like 11 seconds. But he beat me in his arrogance and he was passing it over and
Oh, you're fucked. Ah, man, like, sometimes I just, like, the other night, man, fucking that late night stream, I knew I should never have done that. I was just fucking far too high. I was just like, oh, all I want to do now is play UFC. That was just the most stupidest shit I've ever done, but, like, hey, 9 times out of 10, they're like my best nights, but Jesus, man, like your 1-2s are like spot on. Like, I think that's like the sort of beauty of like why you don't commit too much to the freeze, is that the 2s make me worry, and I'm always worried that the third one's coming up. And then when you do throw that third eventually, it's like, shit, why have you've not thrown this all fight? Why have you now thrown a 3-punch combination? Like, tiny little adjustments like that, bro, it's, you know what I mean? You're changing the pattern ever so slightly that it's confusing. Oh. That little pause, like, see when I've kind of I was watching one of Prioxis's videos and I was like, he takes like this sort of pause in his footwork. I don't want to be exchanging them. Oh, beautiful. See, like, this is I feel like my bane of all fights. You land the cleaner, like, shots. Like, I'm much more of like a cumulative fighter. Whereas, like, I find I struggle with what you've just done this whole fight. It's like you've found your, like, you know, that sort of rear shot, and it's like worked wonders now. Beautiful, man. Whoa, Song Yudong got that monster chin. But like, I struggle. I struggle when I come up against that playstyle because I'm like, I expect the brawlers. I love when someone's wanting to brawl because I feel like I get better with the animation look. You know what I mean? Like when it's brawling, I'm like, okay, bitch, bang. Like I'm a Gaethje fighter at heart. Like,
do you wanna fight a Gaethje?
yeah, man, I'll do a Gaethje fight. Like, deep down in my soul, like I know I'm like just like I fight like Justin Gaethje on this game because when he first like this game first came out and he was added, oh my fucking god, it was like the heavens had fucking opened up. I was like, oh, this is the game. Gaethje, fucking my top fighter. Like,
And how would you find like with your social medias and stuff? Do you get abuse now that like you've more subscribers and stuff there?
well, see, I find that I get abuse, right? But see, as soon as like it's one of the ones that let's fight, it's an Xbox player. Straight away, it's never they're never on PlayStation. It's always, oh, do you want to fight? Like fucking yeah, sure. What you on? Xbox. It's like, bro, like, and I kind of can tell now. See when like especially TikTok, if anyone messages me on that, it's fucking they're an Xbox player. I had like one dude, fucking, I don't know, one of his subscribers must have kept saying fight him, because he hang with him in 2 videos and he's like, he's on PlayStation. It's like he was trying to, I think he was trying to get yeah, because it was like a subscriber that had hang with it. I think he was just doing it more arrogantly, because like we had sent me a message, like kind of like sound, but like the comment he had left. Maybe it's just me reading the way I read it. It was a lot more arrogant, it had that arrogant sort of tone to it. Oh, I'm lucky that my hand for some reason stopped that animation. Oh, beautiful uppercut. Oh, 2 steps ahead. Like, I knew straight away, I was like, why, he's ducking before I've even, like, initiated the head count. Yeah, man, I've, I've got a few people, like, I can tell straight away from their banners, I'm going to have an argument with them straight after the match. Like, and it doesn't matter respect, glove touch, it's just from previous 6 matches that it's just, we're never going to, like, we're never going to argue, if you know what I mean. Like, have you had that yet? Because I've got a few of they fuckers, I see their banner, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to have an argument after this match. Doesn't matter if it's best knockout of the fucking game, it's always, we're going to have an argument. I'm like, respect, nice knockout. It's like, yeah, fuck you, buddy. Like, I like they ones. Like, that's how you know, like, you know what, no matter what, we're never going to like each other. Just got to jump. Yeah, man, like, see, like, that's the thing with Gaethje is, like, see, because he has no distance control, you have to play him, like, all in or all out, like, and that's what I think I kind of need in my playstyles, is, like, I can't afford to back out. Like a Yair, where I'm, like, constantly on the back foot trying to keep distance. For Gaethje, I'm just trying to be in your face non-stop to create, like, a mistake like this,
Yeah.
Beautiful, though, man. Like, hard fight. See, after I had beat you for that first, like, minute, and then you stunned me, I was like, motherfucker, he's doing it again. He's going to rob me.
So the thing with me is I've got a disability, CP, cerebral palsy. I don't know if you know anyone else with that.
Nah, bro, I don't. But you know, sorry to hear. Not like not to hang with, but sorry to hear about that. You know.
Like, see, the thing is, my issue with that is that my reaction time is very, very slow.
Ah,
So I have to train the fuck out of myself at this in order to be good. You know?
mate. Well, put it this, like, I feel like I've got no disabilities, still yet to be decided. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I I feel like I'm at the best that I can be. Like, there's only small improvements that I can do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just from muscle memory. Like, the rest is all like now. I just feel like I can't improve because I just my hands are in such a habit that I can't, like with head movement, I can't be as fluent with it because my thumb just won't work like that shit.
Do you think if we were to do a tips video that would be one of the tips would be not to get into certain habits, even though we all kind of do. I think habits on the same way.
Oh,
Just so that we get down into that flow.
but then see, like, it's one of the ones like, see, because the way I do like my work, like, well, like the way I set up like my combinations, it's the habit of that that like I really did feel it allowed me, like, because see if like I was in the habit of like throwing the head kicks, like throwing head kicks is a very new thing for me. I've never liked them because of the sway down. It's too, it gives me too much of like a adrenaline dump. You know what I mean? From like, you know what I mean? Like you stun them, and you're like, I'm fucking gonna beat them. You throw that head kick, and it's like,
Exactly. Like I very rarely try to unless they're touching my properly and then it's fine. Unless they're touching it properly and then it's perfect. Because literally if you try head kicking them,
ah, like that's why I don't know. I tend to try and do it early with the type of things because it allows you to make the read almost, like, if that makes like, because like, okay, now he's going to expect I've thrown it that once, like, is he going to maybe now think, shit, oh, nice takedown, was not expecting that. Yo, the power's just starting to like pay fucking massively here. Oh, ho, ho. Jesus Christ, beautiful, bro. Like, that's another like, that's where I start getting like pissed off. Not like against anyone specific, it's against myself because I could have took the extra seconds to like just lie on my back. Like, but I don't even think. Aye, and that's something I need to beat out of myself. Like, that's a habit I fall into way too much. Is the, oh, I need to get him back. Need to get him back. He's hit me. I need to hurt him now to earn back the round.
The interesting thing about that too is I feel like when I'm streaming sometimes and I'm on my back, I feel like I'm almost laying down people over that.
See, that you have to not think like that. You have to always imagine Sob Mars watching you, because that dude loves wrestling. He doesn't care if you're on the round, all 5 rounds. He's gonna say, "Fucking, I love the fight," because you were grappling. That you need someone like that, because see, when he started like watching the stream, it makes me more like comfortable with like using ground and pound. Like, if you know what I mean, because as you just said, like if you're on top or you're on the ground, you're like, this is fucking boring. Like, if someone's joining the stream and I'm holding this dude for a minute, like, I wouldn't fucking want to watch that shit. But with Sob Mar in the stream, you know he wants to watch a 5 round grappling match.
Yeah.
Like, that's the, you need someone like, you know, if like, especially live streaming, because that's something like, see when he messages, it's like the light bulb goes off in my head, like, oh, it's okay now, I can take him down. At least I've got someone who's approving of me sitting, like, you know, what's the word, you know, like sort of praying and waiting on the ground, like, makes you more comfortable.
You know, and I find that most people are like on the man, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, man, if they wanted to play kickboxing, should have bought a kickboxing game.
And I guarantee you when Undisputed comes out,
Oh, there's got to be.
Undisputed comes out, they'll be complaining about that too.
Oh, definitely, man. It's like every game. Like, I've already heard the complaints on it. Like, it's on UFC. Like, you know, like the distance from like when you can sort of step in with your punches. I heard that a lot of people have complained about that already, and it's just, I kind of expected that shit, and it's like one of the ones that is like, you're never going to appease everyone. UFC 5 will have some bullshitty issues with, but like, I used to have like that mentality when I was really did start, like when I got to top, 101 in the world, like that was my mentality. I don't give a fuck if I'm clinching you, taking you down. It's just, I'm a MMA fighter, not a fucking kickboxer.
Actually, what I meant to say to you,
Mm.
is that there is, I think I got it,
Hmm?
and really take care of it, and there's like, you're saying you're pushing in a division.
Catch people off guard with. See if you did, man. I think that could have been a clean knockout. I've sneakily landed that on some people, and it's just stupid. But anyway, sorry, don't mean to interrupt you if the.
But they do psychological pretty good. What you do is you sign up on Twitter,
Hmm?
and they'll give you an opponent, they'll set up the fight, they'll do matchmaking, they allow you to kind of choose before your fight, and I think it'll be good for you to kind of definitely to get your shine out there, but I do believe that you would beat the shit out of some people, like especially I think better people. You could win a world title, and I think that would be massive, massive. You like having your shit
Oh, that just gave me a wee chill down my spine, bro. See when you said that, I was like, oh, how nice does that sound? Like, oh shit. What did you say? MMA gaming on Twitter. I might have to have a spy at this. Because like I mind actually when you done it fucking ages ago. I think. Yeah, I remember watching it. I remember because I was watching their live stream as well. Because that had interested me. Yeah. I was like, I might get into it, and it was just one of the ones I never chased up. But I just kind of presumed that they stopped doing that shit because of the new boxing game. That was nice.
I think that'd be huge, like if you into that.
Yeah, I need to, because funny enough, like my little brother, he's sat and watched me play this fucking since it came out, and he's always like, man, you need to get onto like some of that shit because he always says I will do good, but that's little brother, I always whip his ass. But I don't know, like Submar actually said something like that as well. Like he was in a tournament fucking on it, and he's like, oh, you should try and join one of them because you'll do good. It's like
There's one specifically for standing back, too.
fuck that shit. I hate standing bang. Yeah.
I lost 2 fights on the bench, and they were all after making mistakes. And it killed my momentum. I think it killed their interest in having me on card.
Oh, is it one of the ones like?
Yeah.
Just have to make sure, like, that's the thing, like, you can be having a bad day and that other dude can be having, like, a fucking good one. And if it's only, like, every 2 weeks, it's, like, a hard time to, like, sort of fucking, well, actually, no. I think I could actually easily excite myself for that, because I'd be like, you know what, there's an actual reason to play.
100%, that's what it was like for me too with the internet. And I actually found that out.
Happens though, mate. You gotta just do something to fucking wow the crowd there. Don't know, bro. I feel like you're in more of like Hawkins mode. Like I go into that state sometimes, and I kind of felt like when you were explaining, I was like, ah, okay. Like you've kind of taken that step back one too many times when you were explaining something. Oh my!
Oh, I got him the goal. Oh, that's it.
Nah, I don't think I'm going. Ah, fuck! Like that. That was one mistake saved by another fucking animation glitch. I've, to be honest, one of the rare things I've ever pulled off is like clinch, clinch work, clinch move, cage moves, like fucking the Superman punch off the cage. I think I've done it once by a mistake. Nah, I don't know what it is. I just like I've tried it so many times, and I just like I don't know if I'm pushing the wrong buttons, wrong fucking input, or if it's am I doing it off the wrong like stance. I just can't do it. And I always wanted to try and pull off the Anthony Pettis Showtime kick. That is always. I seen Proxys got one the other day. I was like, oh, I think you have to be at such a weird angle, like, like so that you're kind of like up against the cage instead of, facing it. It's a weird type of angle. Like when I'm watching people pull it off, I'm like, I don't know. I never really get into that position where I can pull that move off. Unless you've got someone proper fucking running away. Oh, who you go? Oh, I was gonna say, I heard that where I was like, was one of them? It's either Islam or Khabib. Nah, but bro, I'm game with it. Like, Gaethje's actually surprisingly compared to say Dustin Poirier, he's got better takedown defense. I can defend Islam and Khabib's takedowns easier with Gaethje than I can Dustin. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's what it is. I've never looked at Gaethje's ground stats. I've always just went, he's a fucking brawler. Don't worry about like ground. But I've always noticed that I'm like, I can pull off. I'm better at defending takedowns with Gaethje than I am Dustin against like Khabib and Islam anyway. Yeah, it is possibly that because like, or is it? It could just be because I know I've got no. That was sneaky. I've got no distance control that I have to be more like defendy, if you know what I mean. Like I can't like the chance of me not being caught by a takedown is much less with Gaethje because I can't just run away. Yeah, which doesn't work against Max Holloway. Like I kind of felt that straight away. I was like, oh shit, he's a lot quicker than I remember from Max. I was like, oh. See, but like this is a more realistic Max though. Like lightweight Max is more realistic compared to that. Volkanovski in both divisions is fucking on steroids. Like fucking, he's on that Pablo Costa secret juice. USADA can't catch that man, you know.
I was a fight against the boy who was like arrogant with me and everything and confident. And he beat the shit out of me for round one and two. I think I was destined to beat the shit out of me for rounds one and two. After that I found a really true win. I pieced him up in rounds 3 and 4 and I got enough to finish on him.
My favourite with Volkanovski's are it's always featherweight. Fucking, they're like they want to be like boxers. I'm Yair Rodriguez. Out fucking strike them near enough 9 times out of 10. And next goes into round 2. First move takedown. Fucking, you know what I mean? Yair's got no ground game. They just put you in that submission. You're just, you know what I mean? Like you're just like inch away from like not getting cemented. and then they message you, "Oh, I've learned ground game." Like, fuck you, dude. Like what the fuck? Like, in all reality, you should be ashamed that it was even that close to a submission with fucking Alexander versus Yair. Like, that's fucking. That was one dude too. Like, see, when I got the message, I was laughing with like, there's no way he actually thinks that like I've got no ground game, or I'm ashamed by like how good I done on that submission defense. Because I took that as a fucking personal victory. I was gonna do like another body punch, but I was like, I knew you had like sort of loaded up a uppercut. I was like, I better be careful. I was trying to be more sneaky with how I done that. I I love that though, like, cause like I recognize like, see on ranked as well. I recognize when I do that to someone that they're just like, man, you were not supposed to double up on it, like. I didn't even mean to throw that one. I meant to throw the duck in, what's it called?
I've never won a fight with Charles Oliveira.
You have to, see like Charles Oliveira, you have to play him like how he does in real life. You have to spam the fucking lead, you know, that jumping question thing with. This is a no, don't worry, bro. I knew it was coming. That was another thing though. Like even like what you were doing there, I need to be more privy to like. Okay, he's swaying. Why not just throw a body shot? Because like I don't have to hit you in the face. The body's wide open. Little mistakes like that is what I really need to work on. Oh shit. Oh, I wasn't expecting the third straight. I find, see the reason I've started being more aggressive for the strikes on the ground is because I find that, see the way you just fought there, that's how I feel when I'm on the top sometimes. I'm like, how the fuck is this guy on his back landing more strikes and more fucking... Yeah. Like, I could feel you, like, I don't know, see when you got up against the cage, I just felt that acceptance with Charles. I was like, oh shit, he's not got the power to hit me that one time and make me go, oh, wait, this could be wrong.
I'm not particularly good at it. You know, so if I were to do like a hey, I'm shit with these fighters, that's my struggle. I think a lot of people might, enjoy that more than me when I'm shooting people with my favorite fighters.
Or, like, see the way I say in my mind, see with him, I'm like, see when I go like, oh, I've never used Vulcan, it's like, this is embarrassing. Like, it feels embarrassing, like, especially if you're live and you're using, like, a top fucking, like, one of the best fighters. And you're like, I'm shit with this guy. Like, there is that entertainment value to it. Like, I get your thought process, because, like, I've thought that sometimes, like with yeah, it would probably be Connor. Like the way I would thing with it is like, see, like they sort like Sean O'Malley. I used to be killer with like that sort of play style. Like you sort of keep your distance, you land the big power shots, and just be patient with it. Like, but recently, well, I say recently, over the past 8 months or so, I've went off that play style where I've turned into more accumulative. But like it's just like there's a sort of mix. like a mixed bags. Like I feel like sort of like the same boat as you. Like Charles Oliveira, like I'm horrible with Charles Oliveira, but like at the same, I'm average because I would, I don't know, it's weird. Like I've been working a bit more on my clinch work, so like you know how to like sort of pull guard. Yeah. Not even that, like, see, like, just there, like, even though I threw a knee, it's not even just, like, the whole clinch position was to just get my back off the cage, regain the centre of the octagon. See, just small, like, little things. Because if I keep, like, see against high-level players who know, like, oh, if I get him up against the cage, he's going to jump either left or right, I just have to land a hook or a kick. Well, you mix it up, you go straight down the middle. Yeah. Oh man, I I actually feel like most of the mines would be about clinch and also ground because I feel like that's the aspects that no one like. I feel that's where I get the most questions. Like, oh, how you know, like, how are you so good on like say my submission defense? Mine's is strangely enough, it all goes down to the. Oh, oh, see, that's what I mean. Like that was sheer luck there. But like, if that was just with Dustin, I feel like you would have got that takedown because it fucking happens so many times with Justin. But like with like PS5, like my submission defense went through the fucking roof. Oh, I immediately adapted to it. It was like fucking like. Oh, that was, I have to admit, actually, that kind of threw me off as well. But it was, see the vibrations. I knew when I was hitting someone. I knew when, like, say for instance, you put me in a submission. I know, I don't have to look in. Like, I could answer the door and defend a submission, like, very easily because of the vibrations on the controller. That's how deep the muscle memory goes on that type of aspect. Because, like, they fuck it, like, these vibrations, man, like, on the controller are so, like, I don't know, like, they just, like, sort of, they do what they're supposed to. They recede through my hands, like, the receptor sort of factor of it. I'm like, oh, okay, the vibrations, oh, he's got me in a submission, he's only got it, like, halfway. I can tell all the difference with my eyes shut and fucking, see, like, so, but to me, man, see if like, because like if you mute the control, like if I mute my controller, like for the, like, because I can mute it straight off like the TV and shit as well, like it turns off the vibrations. I can't play this game for shit without vibrations. It feels so wrong. I don't know if I've hit my opponent. I don't know if like I've landed clean. And that's how I know it's all down to vibrations. Like, it's weird. But like clinch, it's all like, I don't know. Actually, I should save some of these because like what I tend to do is like I explain what I'm doing, and then it comes to like a video, and I'm like, I've explained all this shit before though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Don't know. I feel even like for a lot of like the viewers on like my side, like Sobmar, he's always like he's such an interesting character now. Like, just because of how aggressive he is with the takedowns. Like I feel like a lot of the shit like I'm good at would really help him because he would just like, I don't know, like like this video we're talking about. I don't know. It helps me having like a specific guy in mind. Like, okay, this is like I'm gonna imagine this is the fucker who's like said, I need help. You know, like I need tips. I find with Khabib, like you can't really sway with him like properly. Like you know what? He's not got like the sway speed that you would have if like you were Dustin or an actual boxer. Oh. Oh. That one there's just went down to like years of like, you know what I mean, trying to figure out the thing with. See the other one, like where you sort of sit me down on my ass. I fucking can't defend that shit. Like, I know it's down, or like I know like what way to do it. Ha! I know. Like, see when I'm speaking about that's where my defense is most on point with it. But but like that one, like see if like I don't know the one where you put your hand down. I feel I have more reaction time to that compared to the other one where you like try and sit me on mass. Mate, that's just that's all down to just how much I've played this because like I've really like when I was going for the 101 like well top 100 I was really like every minute detail I was trying to figure out like why is it like my punching like my combinations aren't doing as much combination to him, why has he got so much stamina even though he's thrown eight more punches than me. That's you know you lose less stamina like from hitting their block. So see if you've got someone who's just constantly like peppering your block and you're missing all your strikes, they're inherently gonna just have more stamina than you. It's I don't know, I really fucking like OCD kind of went into like the small tiny details. Like I'm still trying to figure out there's a certain situation up against the cage, like if I've got your back I can throw a hook, but if I push up on the deep, like if I'm moving towards your character, I'll instead of hitting you and then pulling off, I move back into it. It's weird. Like, and I've only recently started to find that out because I can't mind, was it you or I?
I know how that works.
Oh, do how? Because like I've really been fucking around with that shit. Like, because was it Prioxis? I can't mind who it was I fought or Goat. Like, when I fought them, they done that shit to me, and I was like, dude, like this shit is OP. Like. Just like manhandled me in the clinch, I was like, oh shit. Like this is the big boy league now. Oh, nice. I swayed into the uppercut as well. Whew. Oh, I thought you were going to duck down into it, like... No, don't duck to the side. Shit. I should have ducked to the side. Oh, this is going. I think this is going to be one of the ones, like, who gasses first on this, like, with this little bit of stamina we both have left. Yeah, like, I feel I'm actually surprised with how like confident I'm being with like my striking. But I suppose it kind of comes with my takedown defense. I am I'm praying fucking it. The God must be looking over me like. Oof. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple like. See, like when this is how I always can tell I'm getting into a high level match. It's like it gets to the third round and we're both gassing. It's like, oh shit, who's it going to come down to with this one punch? Because I know I'm more likely to make the mistake, but it's just Yeah, see, like, that's where I start, like, I don't know, put pressure on myself. I'm like, motherfucker, I make one mistake. And it's like, the adrenaline dump. It's like, fuck, I've messed all this up for this. Oh, wasn't expecting your, the block to get back in time for that shit. Yeah. I'm just blessed that Gaethje's like a tank. Oh, I love when people do that to me. Oh, that's where it's another thing. I'm like, motherfucker, if I was just patient.
because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing.
Oh, come on, that touched you. I've seen that shit, UFC. Oh, I was gonna say, I can tell you're holding R2. I was going for an uppercut as well, but just like, this is it. Motherfucker, I knew that was going to happen. It's all gone in a blink of an eye. And I went the wrong way for that submission defense. Oh shit. No, you have to commit to it, bro. No, you just need to commit to it, brother. This is what people don't realise about the armbar from Topman. See, if you had got the next stage of the submission, your submission bar goes up 10 times faster. It's just I have a better... So like, see like when they've got your back and they put you in the rear naked, the submission bar doesn't, like speed doesn't change really, because you've got the most dominant position. But where like armbar, like the animation matters, like on what you're doing, like especially like, see once you get into that third or fourth, like start stage of the submission, I start panicking because I'm like, shit, this dude's committed to submission. But it's the same with like Sobmart, and I come up against it on ranked enough times as well to recognise it. It's like you're just not 100% confident in it. You just have to say, this is fucking it. Because like I'm horrible with submission offense. I rarely go for it, but I'll fucking commit to my submissions because I'm like, hey, like I might get, if I'm on my back, I might get a top dominant position. If not, I'm gonna eat. I could get this submission. Like, and I get from your point of view, like you've got top mount, you don't want to give up that position. But the more stages you go through, like you're going to get better, you more speed to it. Like your stats will start to kick into play. A lot of people don't, haven't recognised that. I feel it's not something I ever see like Prioxis or anyone like that talking about, like the stages of like the submission gates. Oh shit. It's just the glass, not the glass chin. That's a horrible word for Gaethje's chin. This chin in metal that he's got. That was the wrong leg. I was wondering. I was like, didn't recognise which leg you had. I had kneed up against the clinch. Oh my! Just that. Because I'm so we're so gassed. I was like, hope I'm in range, but I could be wrong. Oh, that wasn't even meant to be. That was meant to be the running knee. Ah shit! I've just got no stamina. I have to admit, for us being gassed since round 3, this has been a good match. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Khabib is one of the ones that's like you feel bad when you use the ground game, but like I kind of feel that see if we were to rematch, I feel you'd be a bit more confident using it because you're like when you did go for the takedowns, I think you were just like surprised, but like oh shit, like his takedown defense is this good, you know. I don't know, maybe that's just me trying to like compliment myself a bit too much, but like I kind of like that against Khabib's, like when you deny their takedowns because you're like, ah, I've just took away your key strength.
The reason I actually don't like taking you down or doing anything is because there's no impact on the game that I really want to talk about. And even when you're standing there, as well, because then, you know, you have to change person you down. And if you're a world title fight and I could take you down or hold you there, just, you know, because it needed me to grind out a decision and win, you know, I would, but realistically here, I don't want the decision and win, I want one decision.
Yeah, man. Sometimes though, like, in that case, like I would have fucking, I would have know, I don't like the knockout was Hingley, but I would have been fucking desperate. I was like, this motherfucker's gonna steal the decision. Like, but that's me. I get prideful when it comes to shit like that. I'm like, oh, I've got to go out with a bang. Like if he's, you know, I don't know. I felt like I kind of felt I was pushing for a decision. I realized that I was like, I can't get a knockout. I could, but I can't. Like, you know, just with the, you could see, like maybe if I committed a bit more to the body, like see when you were swaying up against the cage, I could have maybe then fucking made like when I stunned you to the head matter a bit more. But I get it.
Yeah.
Nate, oh, this could be rough. Yeah. I'd never do it.
The Facebook speech sound good.
Yeah.
Upload that video on Saturday, because Saturday's the next block of space out. Sunday for the video.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought today was Friday. I was like, oh, it's tomorrow Saturday or next week Saturday. But yeah, next week Saturday. Yeah, yeah, man, that's no issue. Like, oh, eh. But I was rolling a cigarette whilst I was looking for this mother. Nah. I know what I'm doing.
Bring it on. Like, I've got Monday, Sunday, like that Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna go live because I'm gonna try and do my videos for the next week's card with Amanda Nunes and Aaron Aldana.
Is that so, who's is it? There's fights on this weekend, eh? As well.
This week, tonight is Kai Caravan.
Yeah, that's okay. There was a week off last week. That's threw me off a wee bit with my fucking UFC schedule. Is that so? Next week's Amanda Nunes. Oh. Who got pulled off that card? Because was there not another title fight on that? Whoa. Oh, that was beautiful. This is all just to like waste, like sort of, not time, but like get my health back up because that 1-2 can be a bit nasty. Like I can fall for it a wee bit too much.
That's something I would never ever do. I never even considered doing.
I only did not started depending on it a bit more, but like really started going for it after a match. I believe it was I can't mind between Goat and Prioxis. And when they done it to me, man, I was like, oh, okay, like these guys have no remorse. Like when it comes to like holding you in the clinch, it made me double down and like really try and utilize more of the way how I use it. And also, it's always fun when you have someone messaging you after, like, oh, you only won because of the fucking clinch. Oh. I love doing that to people. Like, I don't. Since UFC 2. Like, Nate was my favorite fighter. I don't know if you played much of UFC 2, but if you did, can you remember that you could taunt and then like combination off it?
Yeah.
That was my playstyle in UFC 2. I don't know, like, see when people taunt me on ranked, I find it hard to take it like, or you know, like there's moments I should be like, right, I'm gonna fucking punish you. But see, like what I done there against you, just like walking up to you and making you go, oh shit, no, no, no. I love doing that more because there's that sense of like, even though I can't hear my opponent, but like you can feel it through the controller, like, oh, he's panicked.
Because back in the game chat, man, it would be very good, but it would be very hard to
Oh, yeah, they would never do that. What's up, Isaac, brother? How's it going today, man? Hope, you know, your day's been going well. Just putting on some, you know, beautiful fights with Sleepy here, you know, slinging, I was going to say something else there, but that ain't the correct term. And, you know, throwing down, oh, Jesus, all the innuendos I'm coming up with are a bit fucking homo, like, shit. Aye, Diaz, he's Diaz. I've got, you know, the good old Diaz versus McGregor 3. Actually, this is a weird matchup. You would expect I would to be Diaz, Sleepy to be, you know,
Yeah, it is
to...
actually.
Oh. That kick came in at like a weird angle. I was J-Dog, yo, who do you think the best? Who do you think is the best ever? Who do I think the best ever is? So that's a difficult question. Like, I would probably have to go with like John Jones. Like, if you look at his resume, you know, he's got the cleanest. He's only got the one sort of James Vick. Yeah, James Vick, brother. James Vick says, you know, he had that career that to make anyone cry. You know, he sent Gaethje back to the, you know, D League or whatever. Oh, that was. I loved that. I loved that sort of that element of just James Vick. He just retired recently. He had a fight outside of the UFC, then he retired after it. I can remember. I say recently. Like 8 months is recently to me. Oh, you cheeky cheekies. That was nice. Yeah, man. You're exactly Isaac, man. Fucking, he's just too good. Oh. To be honest, see that point? I thought that was a jab. Oh. I need to set that up a bit better. I landed that like first one, and I've been like chasing the high off it ever since. I've actually never read something so funny in my fucking life. Oh, John Jones is lucky he's fat, otherwise James Vick would maul him. I'm actual fucking hell, man. That's actual just fucking. Oh, I've never heard a truer statement. John Jones took 3 years off for the real reason, to avoid James Vick. Oh, I thought that was really going to be the end of the fight there, like. I don't know. The boxing's a bit too clean on your aspect. Welcome to the stream, J-Dog. Just putting on some great performances here with a friend, you know, Sleepy Penguin. If you know, if you're new around here, I wouldn't, you know, if you don't mind, you know, go jumping over to his YouTube channel, and you know, if you like his content, well, if you enjoy mine, I'm sure you're gonna love his. Ah, man, you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like it's all love in the game. Eh? It's like Mighty. Actually, you know what? Mighty Mouse is a good pick. He is. See if you could just upscale his, but like upscale him a bit. Like I feel just because he's in flyweight, he doesn't get the credit he deserved. I generally thought that was game. Yeah, I do agree. Like especially against that Adrian Moraes, whatever you say the Brazilian guy's name. Like that was one of the best knockouts, and plus like his most recent one, that was just a by. Oh, actually, this is one. Yeah, but I actually surprised at the stamina's this even. Like that's actually a key factor I've not been paying attention to. There we go. Connor just got that power that make the body shots feel different. Just got lucky with the animation, brother. Like I feel like, see, like that leg kick. It was one of the ones that went through the leg, not hitting it. If you know what I mean. I've had a few of them, and it makes me fucking livid to my core. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should do. Take your time. Yeah, that's what I should do. I'll jump on a rank fight. Yeah, man, I do agree. I agree. John Jones and DJ, like they've always said that. Eh? Like they two would be they're like that would be like a dream matchup if you could either shrink John Jones down to DJ size, or you make DJ John Jones size, because their skills are like, you know what I mean? Like they are. You look at they two. They are two like the best body. You know, like two different bodies, but like their skill sets are just miles above the competition. Now, is it John Jones is lighter than most like light heavyweights and heavyweights, and he's just able to sort of carry that weight better, or you know what I mean? Like how I need to rephrase this better, right? You look at heavyweight. How many grapplers are in heavyweight? Not a lot. You look at light heavyweight. Even through John Jones' rise, Yancy Merritt, he's actually quite a fun pick to go in the game as well. Robbie, man, how can we forget Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald? Man, they're some of the greats, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know who exactly. I think you spelled it. You spot on though. Like Yancy Merritt, I can't even pronounce the name, but like, you know what I mean? Like, we're forgetting some like actual great fighters. You know, like, see, like I don't know. I kind of don't like the question of who's the best of all time. It's like I tend to I say go by thing was I always put it by who's put on the most entertaining, like some of the most entertaining fights. You know, like you can look at like Khabib's fights where I found them entertaining. He kind of made me like wrestling. John Jones' fights, Gustafsson was entertaining. I don't know, some of them weren't a bit shabby, like not the most entertaining. But I suppose that's a whole different question, eh? I don't know. I feel like the question who's the best ever. It's a hard one to answer because just like what we've just said, Demetrius Johnson, you could arguably is the best. Well, with the skill set that he's got, like pulling off like flying high kicks from flying knees from inside the clinch to fucking like an opponent like 8 foot bigger than him. Or, like John Jones, where he's got majority of the reach advantage, like he's got the physically sort of gifted aspect, you know, like it's a weird one. Yeah, I always wanted to say GSP as well, you know, but like it's a weird one. Like how do you quantify it? Like GSP was good, but then like he took that like one loss to Matt Serra. Are we saying like Matt Serra was one of the best of all times? Because I wouldn't say he was. Like, you know what I mean? Like now we're looking. I'm allowed to look at stupid shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it was overconfidence, but fuck GSP. Nah, but you know what I mean? Like he was good, but that one loss marks his record for me. Henry's another, exactly, man. I feel, see, because he went for the cringe, that cringe meme. A lot of people, he's cringy, he's cringy. Like that that's why he doesn't get the respect. Put respect on that dude's name. Like, Jesus Christ, man, how many times did I punch him? For that. That's what you deserve. Yeah, man. As a fighter, he was actually amazing. Like, see, I feel now, see, when you go back and watch some of his performances, like his performance against Marlon Moraes, like for the bantamweight title, that was an amazing performance. He was getting, like, Moraes is known for that first round coming out being like deadly assassin, but he's not known for the cardio. And I feel that Cejudo was the one who exposed that. Like, you know, I feel Henry's like does not get the like, what's up, gamer time? You know, but like exactly like, you know, like when you go back and watch that fight, like it's impressive. Like how he made the adjustment on the fly. Like he was like, okay, like I know he's gassing, may as well try and get him now. Like Cejudo is really just one of the fighters. He doesn't get the credit. Like came back from getting finished, not like proper knocked out, a technical knockout, knee to the body from DJ, and he even spoke about how that affected him mentally. You know, like taking a knee. Say a fighter who's not in the game. MVP Michael Venom Page. Or who's Musashi? Gegard Musashi. Yeah, man. And I feel, see, like if when he's looking back and he's probably watching the Aljamain fight back, he's probably he's probably can see the mistakes he done. It is just hard for you to make the adjustments on the fly, like especially how many years did he take off? Was it about two years? I could be free, but you know he took like a sizable time period out, and he was willing to, you know, he's came back straight away against an active fighter who's champion. Like, I hope you see him. Bro, I've not watched it. I generally haven't. You know, so I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm willing to say, what's it called, Aljo, just because my little brother told me, uh, like that's who he believes, and like I kind of, you know, he kind of copies like the way I sort of like view fights, so like I kind of I trust him, but never watched it, but I respect more of what Henry has said afterwards. Like, you know, like he wants to fight. Man, I should have watched that live, but well, just one of the ones like with the time zones and whatnot difference. It's a bit hard, you know, to stay up that long and, you know, have the energy to watch like a full the full UFC card at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's a bit crazy, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love when the UFC's like UK time. I think it's a good matchup for him though, because you look at like look at it size-wise. Merab will match up quite nicely against Cejudo. Merab's not going to be like this, you know, like this, like if you he looked like the smaller man against Peter Yan, like, you know what I mean? Like Henry's got to be that smaller opponent. How's Merab going to, you know, deal with like an Olympic wrestler? Like there's so much about that match that intrigues me, and I also like how much of a gamer mind Cejudo's got. You know, he's like, right, I need to get like because like from what I'm seeing, or heard, like he must believe that he can what's it called, beat Aljo, or he thought that he beat Aljo. Yeah, exactly. How's Merab going to deal with the IQ? Because like Henry already knows, he's like, I get through this, dude. He's on list of See, a heavyweight fighter who's not in the game. There's a dude from 1FC I'm thinking of. I can't remember his name. I'm sure he's double champ in light heavyweight and heavyweight for 1FC. I could be wrong, but that's who I'm thinking. It's heavyweight for for 1FC. He's their double champ for heavyweight and light heavyweight. Yeah, man, I like enough, and you know the UFC have already with Merab already being #1 contender, and he's saying that he's not going to fight Aljo. If Henry deals with that problem, what does he get in return? He's got to get another #1 contender shot. You know. The real question is, if Merab beats Henry, what are we going to do? Because Merab's #1. Is he going to be the gatekeeper until Aljo decides that he's going to move up? Because I think that's what Aljo's going to do. He's going to beat. I think in Aljo's mind, he beats Sean, and then moves up to featherweight. Test his luck against Volk or Yair, which we all know there's one guy that he's going to want to fight, and it's Yair, because Yair's not got the thing with. Who's ranked second? Oh, Sean will be ranked second, and Merab must be third, or is it the other way around? Yeah, I knew it was going to be something like that. It's a weird one how you got to look at, you know. But yeah, you know, like, I don't think I kind of hope wrong, but I don't think Sean's going to be able to do anything against Aljo, unless it's going to be like he applies that sort of power early. That would be a killer fight. But like, I don't know. I don't want to see that be the first fight for Yan. Like, since that loss to Merab, I want to see him get a nice easy win back under his belt. I want to see some confidence, because I want to know how is he going to react after getting beat properly for 5 rounds. Like, that wasn't like the Sean O'Malley where you could say it was close. It wasn't like the Aljo fight where you could say, oh, it was a legal knee, or Aljo sat on his back. This was him getting controlled the full 5 rounds. You know, like defending let's just round it off, 50 takedowns. How is he going to react, you know, coming back into another fight? Like, is that going to take a shot at his confidence? You know, I want to see him have a fight, you know, like I'm not saying give him like a nobody, but I want to see him fight like a up-and-coming contender, and then get fight again the top guys. Just because I feel his confidence could have maybe taken a big hit, like what the fuck, like the previous 3 you could all put down to mistake. Aljo just got control time because mistakes. Oh, but Umar's matched up against what's it called? Corey Sandhagen. That's the next matchup for him. Which, my God, do we have to give fucking credit to Corey. The dude, Umar's not ranked. Umar's not ranked, and Corey Sandhagen saying, "Give him to me." That is a warrior. That's a warrior spirit, man. And I actually cannot wait, because that is going to, no, it is guaranteed. That is a matchup that's confirmed. Oh, what's happened to my game? No. Oh, okay. I thought I had to quit the game. I was going to say, no way. I'm enjoying this stream. I will happily actually sit and speak instead of having to restart the stream. But yeah, man, that fight's going to be crazy. Umar looks like he's that unstoppable force, and Corey Sandhagen's placing himself to be that brick wall. And I think it's going to be a fun one. Like, okay, it's ranked down or something, is it? Is it just being funny? Do a quick fight then, why not? But man, I don't like, you have to, you know what, you have to, this is a proper question for you, J-Dog. I was just about to say, what do you think is the most stacked division in the UFC right now? Because, like, I'm genuinely saying bantamweight, because, like, you've got so many new guys coming up. You've got, I mean, you've still got these sort of, they top 5 guys, you know, like, that are controlling the top of the division. Yeah. See, lightweight, I feel, is kind of losing that. Like, it's got a lot of up-and-comers, but you're sort of seeing that the old guard are refusing to pass the torch yet. Like, you've got Gaethje versus Dustin, that's the rematch, that's going to be fucking insane. I can't wait. You know, yeah, exactly. The Gatekeeper, you know, like, it's, you know, I feel like that's what's kind of bringing down the lightweight just now, is that you're not seeing a lot of fresh faces in that top 5. You're seeing some new faces in the top 10. Man, I actually cannot wait, because that is going to be a war and a half. Like, and like, it's just going to be, it's going to just be like Christmas. That's all you can say. That's Christmas came early for any fight fan, and oh man, I can still I remember that first fight, and it's just, oh, I can't wait. Justin's been wanting that rematch since, like, he lost. Whoa. I don't know. I think Justin's going to win. I don't think Dustin Poirier's going to get it. I think Justin Gaethje's going to sneak away with the win, and I'm hoping, like, he is like my favourite lightweight, and I hope he gets that BMF belt. You know, that second place belt that there seem to be handing out to fighters that can't win the actual UFC title, and I don't mind that for Gaethje, because he's my fighter. Like, that's my fucking favourite fighter. I don't even mind if he's getting a second place belt. But when it was done for Nathan Masvidal, I fucking despised that belt. But now it makes sense, because you know what I mean? The Gaethje and Poirier are two of the most dangerous fighters. You know, like, when they're walking into that octagon, they deserve that belt. Oh, that's got to be one of their fights. See, when they're walking out, I'm going to be like, oh my god, we're actually getting to see this again. Like, oh my fucking god. I can't wait for it. But I think you see, whoever loses is, like, basically going to get fucking shafted with, like, all the new up-and-comers. Because I think that's, like, the UFC's thing right now, is, like, trying to clear out the old guard, like, because they're just, you've got, like, not saying Charles Oliveira's bad, but, like, I think that's what they're trying to do with him. Because they're obviously they're wanting Beneil to thing with, you know, to get through him, get the title shot. This dude just going to do that. That's fine. It's that boxing. I don't watch no boxing, brother. I don't know. Could be right. Might not even be boxing. Might be some, like, fucking 1FC. Come on, son. There we go. See, now we're just... Oh, this isn't even ranked. No wonder. I'm just like... What the fuck? Crawford and... Spencer and Crawford. I wish I knew what you were talking about, but I might have to research into that after this. But yeah, man, UFC's like my fucking baby. Right, let's just let him throw himself out a wee bit here. Jesus Christ. I've never actually experienced that type of shenanigans. Let's go. Anyone else ever seen that combination? Fucking spin kick to the body, then straight into a spin kick. I've never seen it before. I tell you something, the timing on it actually feels disgusting. I've never had that done to me. I've played this game for fucking 700 hours. Never seen that combination. Or if I have, it's been long enough that I've fucking forgot about it. Right, okay. So, thing with that. Need to like commit to like headshots. Jesus. You're actually joking, like, they fucking... One of these type of players, just like constantly aggressive. Let's keep him on the back a wee bit. It's alright. Try and burn him out for that last round, you know. Right. Come on, son. Yeah. I actually can't believe that this is like the type of opponent I've matched up against. Ah, for me it was Volk, like, not Volk, sorry, Islam. I don't know if that's, I'm an Islam fanboy. Like, I thought he was going to win it pretty decisively coming in. It was closer than I thought, but I still do think he just won. Because, like, you know, fair enough, like, Volkanovski, like, done better on the ground, but Islam done better on the feet, like, it's just one of they ones. Like, you know, Volk done better than where Islam was supposed to do amazing at, yet Islam done better when Volk was supposed to be amazing at, you know. Don't get me wrong, I think if they rematch, Volk's gonna fuck him up. Unless he's fully fucking, whatever you would say, like, hydrated, because I know there was a hydration clause. Yeah, man, like, I honestly, I do see why people do see it for him. It's just, me personally, I do, maybe it's, and I say this, I have to make this disclaimer before I ever say it. Like, I am a Islam fanboy. It could just be that favoritism glasses, you know what I mean? Like, if he lost, would I still be would I still be thinking that, oh, did he win? Like, is it just one of they ones, you know? He done, like, as I said, he done better than I thought he was gonna do, like, on the feet, and it was just like one of the things. It's like Islam done better where he was not supposed to be good, and Volkanovski done a lot better than where he was supposed to not do good. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect Volk to fucking Islam to have Volk's back and like not be doing anything. Like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. See, when like you see the end of the fight, Volk won it. Like, I, I I feel like that's the thing that does kind of well, is that they look into the fight as a whole, instead of just it being, you know, like, oh, this dude won the first 3 rounds, or you only won the last 2. Like, see, if it was like by one scoring, I do believe Volk would have won, because they look at it, you know, like, well, who was winning the end of the fight? Was Islam winning enough of the earlier of it to deem it possible that he won? You know what I mean? Like, you fucking see, if this dude didn't have that combination, he'd be so fucked. Thank God. I wasn't wanting to take that to the judges. Nah, well, considering that I was just like, I was sort of shit talking halfway through it, he was throwing that one combination. I done good. Just, they type of matches are like, oh shit, I don't know if I can actually even compete with you. Like, not compete, but like, see, if that was unranked, I think, what is going on with my connection? Must be UFC. That's it, done this twice to me now. Takes its sweet ass time to put them through. Yeah, Matt. I think you could possibly see that, depending on how, like, what's the plan with like Aljamain, start like Sean O'Malley. Like, how does that situation play out? Is Aljo wanting to fight for the featherweight? And if Volk is still champ and he does like deals with that type of business, I think then you'll see the UFC give him a rematch. Nah, I think you're going to see maybe next year in December, bro. I don't think you see that at all this year, because obviously you've got Beneil, who's fighting for, like, he's going to have a fight. Is he not meant to be fighting in the next week or two? Or is he given the rematch? Or then you've got like you'll probably then have Islam have one more match. I think they're going to try and create a they're going to try and create like a time period for like you're not really watching it, like you can't remember it right off the back of your mind, so there's like it feels sort of fresh instead of just that rinse and repeat. What's happening, Sleepy Brother? Welcome back. You know, I don't know like what's going on. Like my connection's been a bit iffy with some of the fights. I'll have one more ranked, and then if anyone wants, if you want to continue fighting with me, bro, I'm always down. Cause I've went on a wee bit of a tear. You just, bro, go back and watch the last fight I just done, and watch how quick this dude was with his fucking switch kick to the body, spin to the head. Like, he done it so well, it was felt professional. Whitaker. Oh, this could be the one that dethrones me. But then again, actually, I have to give credit to Sleepy, man. Since I've been fighting him, I've been not bad. Like I feel a lot more calm. Like in my performances, I'm not like trying to rush for the kill. Just slowly, just pressing forward. I feel like that actually got what's got me the win last match. Oh, nice leg kick. This guy's good. Oh, nice foot push kick. Oh, I'm worried about that leg damage already. I knew he was going to throw it. I just wasn't like anticipating it properly. That was my mistake. Thought he was going to try and like hit to the face, then go to the body hook. It's just so much quicker, man. I need to make. I want him to be the one engaging instead of the counter fighter. But even when he is taking that role, it's still not winding out well for me. Right, let's just try and feint him out then. See if that. Oh, I should have feinted that, to be honest. See, this one's very counter fighter, so you just have to try and be a bit more patient. Beautiful, like, don't think I'm going to beat him. Oh hell, it's got to try and put on a good fight. It's like he knows what I'm going for, like, before I even throw it. Nice leg kick, so quick with him. I feel like I'm still there though. I'm still in it. It's just I needed to make that read much quicker about. Okay, he's not even stepping forward to be the aggressor. I wonder how I could have done if I knew that was going to be the fight style, you know. I didn't even get to throw the leg kick there, and it just fucking was like, right, injured leg. Just slowly, just trying. Just got to watch out because like he's. Right. We're both just going for like that type of thing that just puts our heads out the way, you know, of each other's strike. Yeah, but I feel the leg damage has been prevalent here. He knows, like, maybe I shouldn't have went for any leg kicks at all in this one, but obviously can't fix that shit now. Not the best performance. You know, like as I said, if I knew, if like not to, like not like I'm a fortune teller, but like if I kind of knew this was the play style, would I have done better? Would I do like this is the thing with Frank? I like it was maybe like a best 2 out of 3 in like some situations, because like I feel I could, if I knew this was the fight style, like I could have maybe like made the adjustments for it. Going for that knee. Just, he's far too patient for me, like. Could that just be of the thing that gave it away though for him? Because how much stamina must he have left to, like, when he's playing like this? Because he's just burnt himself like out there. Ah shit. Like, if I can keep surviving, I'm hoping that he's maybe... Yeah, that's it. What division was this guy? Because, like, I think this dude's a lot higher than whatever he was. Just need to get myself off the cage. Just wasn't expecting the third hook. Come on, there must be something going on here, like with him, because if I was him, like, and he's in this situation, What's one more punch? Hey. What division was he? Because that dude was quite good compared to what I was actually trying, like the way I would have normally had to have fought. Like, because the fight style you have to fight this guy with is not a fight style. Oh, it doesn't even tell you, does it? It didn't tell me. It just jumps right through to hang with. A unknown division. I don't know, I think my game kinda half bugged. But yeah, guys, to everyone who has watched and, you know, recently joined the stream, peace to yous. You know, yous have made this stream a lot better. You know, thanks to everyone. And I'll catch yous on the next one. Peace. Jesus, I done that bad. I thought I'd done better than that. But yeah, I'll catch yous on the next stream, guys. Peace out.